All right, welcome back to the 50-mile triathlon training day. Today we have a hour-and-a-half long bike. Should be about 24 miles, and then we're gonna go to get a swim in afterwards, a 2,000-yard swim. It is Sunday, and I'm just really hoping that the pool is open. If I'm being completely honest, Sundays scare me because the YMCA doesn't open up until 1, and for whatever reason, it feels like the pool's closed half the time on Sundays. So hopefully the pool's open. We need to get a 2-a-day in today because the last 2 days straight, 2 or 3 days straight, has been, I've wanted to get a 2-a-day, and then just life gets in the way. I only get one workout in. So I really need a 2-a-day today. If I get the bike and the swim, my week would be almost complete. I would have 2 bikes, 2 swims, 2 runs as planned, but then only 2 workouts, which obviously shooting for 4 workouts. So I'd be 8 out of 10 workouts, 80%. But I've said this, I think, almost every single video over the last 3 or 4 videos. If I'm going to miss out on anything, it's going to be the workouts, because I really, really want to be prepared for this triathlon coming up. So, but the bike today is going to be an hour and a half. We're doing that same loop I usually do, and I can't tell. It's a little chilly out right now, but it's supposed to be warming up and get up to 74 or something like that today. So it's a little bit chilly, but that should change here pretty soon. And the wind is blowing a little bit, and I'm very worried that that's going to make it for a tough ride. Like, if you recall last time, the wind was blowing. Last time I did an hour-and-a-half long ride, the wind was blowing very, very hard. And so when I was going one direction, I was going 20 miles an hour, and the other direction was 12. So hopefully that's not the case again today, because that sucked. But it's hard to tell when I'm surrounded by all the houses. Whenever I first got in the car earlier this morning, I could feel it was blowing pretty heftily, but it doesn't seem too bad right now. We'll see when we get out there how bad it actually is. Yeah, as usual, I'll check in every 5 miles. Oh gosh, I need to grab my water. Last time I forgot my water, and that hurt me a little bit, so I need to grab my water before I go. But every 5 miles we'll stop, we'll have a quick check-in, and yeah, nothing crazy. Let's go get this hour and a half done, because I'm already ready for this to be over. The bike is the bane of my existence, so I'm already ready to be done. So let's go ahead and start. We'll see you guys here in 5 miles. All right, 5 miles in, and averaging just over 16 miles an hour. Actually pretty surprised with that, because on the way down, I was going into the wind. I thought it was gonna be much slower. So hopefully, just hit a turnaround point, heading back with the wind for 5 miles now. And hopefully the next 5 miles is actually a little bit faster. We can get that average close to 16.5 miles per hour. And yeah, keep going from there. The wind is blowing pretty hard, but if I can average 16 into the wind for 5 miles, that's a win. I'll take that all day long. All right, see you another 5. All right, well, golly. Finished up the 5 miles with the wind. Now going back into it for the next 5 miles. Average pace after 10 miles is 16.7. So that means the 5 miles with the wind was really pretty quick. And now you just got to fight back into it for another 5. This is the part that sucks. I mean, I'm sure you guys can see at least a little bit or hear it. The wind has really picked up. So it might be a really slow 5 miles, but we'll see. And you know, 5 miles of having to push, it's not such a bad thing. Whew. All right, let's go get it done. See you guys in 5. All right, we are 15 miles in, and average speed, I mean, is 16.43 miles per hour. So at the top, it was 16.7. Then I went into the wind for 5 miles and only lost about 0.3 on my average pace. So that's definitely a win. I really tried to push pretty hard during those 5 miles. I'm sure you saw during the last video that wind, I mean, it will bring you to a screeching halt. Especially, like, you know, there's spots in here where it's not too bad. You're in the trees, whatever else, it's fine. Like right here is fine. You know, but then you turn a corner from the trees into this field and it just hits you like a brick wall, you know? So a lot of times I'll let that get to me, and I'll start hating the bike and hating life. I really tried to look at it as like, all right, like, good, this is where we push today, right? Like, good, I need some intervals. You know, I need it to be a little bit tougher. This is good training, good shit. You know, I want that wind. Let's push real hard in the wind right now. And just changing my mindset a little bit about it made it I don't want to say more enjoyable or easier, but I don't hate life as much right now, you know, and I think that's worth something. Also, I was faster, so it was done quicker, so that's good. Obviously, we're not biking right now. We're taking a quick break. I'm grabbing some water. I did pause the watch. So we're, let's see, 55 minutes in. So just 35 minutes left. And I'm thinking it'll be about, let's see, 8 miles or so. Yeah, about 8 miles. And that'll be about half an hour. Might finish in just under, yeah, might finish in just under 90 minutes, but we'll see. Yeah, there's about 8 miles left to get back home, so that's what we'll do. And we'll finish up right around an hour and a half. And it should be about, shoot, 23, 24 miles at the end of the day. So, all right, let's go ahead and leave it here. I'm gonna finish taking my break, get back to biking. And yeah, we'll see you guys in another 5 miles and then back to the house. Let's go do it. Let's be fast with this wind right now. All right, 20 miles finished up. Now it's just 3.5, maybe 4 back to the house. Phew. Average speed right now is 16.83. It's actually my fastest average pace yet. Whew. Starting to hurt a little bit, but let's go ahead and try and push it back home. Keep it above 16.5 mile per hour average, and then get something to eat. We'll see you guys back at the house. All right, well, you're watching the video that I took immediately after that swim. Obviously the sound was not working. So you're just gonna watch me talk while I kind of voice over and basically give you a quick rundown of what I was saying, except much faster. The swim was 1750 yards total. Okay, the first 500 yards was a zone 1, next 500 was a zone 3, followed by 250 of zone 1, followed by 250 of zone 4 intervals. It was 1 lap at a time, 50 yards at a time, with 15 seconds of rest in between, and finally cooling down with the 250 yards of zone 1. Gives us a total of 1750 yards, almost exactly what the race will be here in a couple months. Felt really, really good in the swim, felt really good in the water. It's nice to be back in the water 2 days a week. That feels great to get back to that. But we will leave you guys with that because I don't want to keep voicing over a video that's not matching the sound because that's crazy. So we are better today than we were yesterday. We'll be better tomorrow than we are today. Good shit, team.